Hey buddies, welcome to an emergency show and trailer. This is Red Dead Redemption, trailer number 3, Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's do it.
Listen to me, we don't want to kill any of you, but trust me, we will. Wake them up a little. This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people. You've got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? A pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in 78 or thereabouts.
You have to love yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, we can have fire. And we can have the knowledge of fire. But with that comes the knowledge of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
Sons of Dutch makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery. And you will die savagely.
Get out here!
Was that Marston? That was the same. Yeah, I almost couldn't recognize him, except for the scar.
You have to love yourself a fire.
Oh my god. Holy shit. The reveal of Marston was so understated.
Yeah,
that,
it really
I
was.
know that.
I gotta go back and look at him.
Savagely.
It's hard to make it a holy fuck moment when we had to know he was coming, but yeah, that's him. They're fresh.
Yeah.
The scars are fresh, and he just looks so young. It's like it was hard to tell right off the bat that it was him. It took a minute to register.
It was totally
Holy
the
shit.
scars.
Yeah, without the scars, I'd be like, that might be Marston. Holy fuck. But the scars confirm it. So Marston's there, and what's the context of what's happening here?
Savagely.
Get out here!
So he's forcing our protagonist outside because he's about to kill Marston, meaning that the protagonist cares about Marston in some way. Either they're friends or relatives or something.
Sons of Dutch together.
Yeah, but I feel like Sons of Dutch, we also have an antagonist earlier who's a son of Dutch who is clearly an antagonist. He says, we're brothers, and he's
Right.
like all scraggly, looks like an asshole, like he's
With that
definitely
comes the
could
knowledge
be.
of everything.
I think it's too far back, or...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Sons of Dutch
Yeah, here we go.
makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes.
Guarantee that's a bad guy. And the way
Yeah.
he said it, makes us brothers. Yeah, no, he's a bad guy. I guarantee that.
He is evil man.
Come back and come back to me a few months later and tell me whether that's an evil guy or not.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery.
So, the speech here by the guy in the bowler hat.
You will
Yeah.
die savagely.
This makes me think that the theme of the game is going to have a sort of Assassin's Creed Black Flag feel. The end of an era of pirates, the end of the era of the gunslinger, and this guy's talking about, like, you'll all die savagely. There's very similar tones to the way they were talking about the pirates in Black Flag and how they either join civilization or die out like pigs.
Right.
Savagely.
So that does look like Blackwater, doesn't it? You guys recognize the bowler hat guy? I don't myself, but
stay strong.
Oh my god, the train's coming.
there is a lot to digest here. So
Did we watch it all the way to the end? There's nothing past this.
Strong.
these people, there's a lot of faces here. They might just be villagers. There's a lot of,
They're
if they
very
are just,
distinct.
I hope they are villagers then because of how distinct they are. especially different body types. That's something we haven't seen
Yeah,
from
oh my
Rockstar
God.
in almost ever, unless it's a main character that's the fat guy. It's like Rockstar only does one body type that walking around the streets.
Yeah.
Me. You have to love yourself. a
So
fire.
pretty.
Product not yet rated.
Looks like that's it. We'll go one more time from the top.
But
I'm glad it's another story trailer.
Yeah, me too.
I expect that this is the last one we'll see, and then we're gonna see feature trailers after this.
Yeah.
want to kill any of you, but trust me,
So that's Dutch?
we will. Wake him
I don't
up
think that
a
is
little.
Dutch. He's a little bit different, isn't he? That guy? What do you guys think? Is that because he doesn't have the same quite? He has a different voice too.
It
Hard
is
to tell.
Dutch.
Listen to me.
Really?
We
Huh.
don't want to
Same
kill
coat?
any of
Sounds
you,
just a little bit different, but
trust me, we will. Wake him up a little. This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people.
so the one thing that strikes me about the protagonist is he
This
feels
whole thing is pretty much done.
straight-laced, doesn't he? Like the
Yeah.
in this scene especially, I feel like he's a guy who broke bad.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy who's, I'm gonna guess, like a scenario where like his farm is being bought out or something, or like basically the civilized people are the bad guys, and he realizes he has no resort but to fucking break bad.
I really like how his suspender buckles are kind of off kilter, like just a little bit.
I wonder who the girl is to him.
Some people.
You think he has, yeah, he has lung cancer.
You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Okay, that was definitely Dutch then. For some reason I was picturing him with a bit more facial hair earlier.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? A pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in 78 or thereabouts.
You have to love yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, we can have fire. And we can have the knowledge of fire. But with that,
That
comes
shot,
knowledge
oh
of
my god, the shots in this, all
Yeah,
of them are
they're
just,
so cinematic.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery. And you will die savagely.
it's so much to drink in.
Get out here.
I'm just gonna stop right there, and
Savage.
one more time as the dropping, he's saving her right here, going after her, I
Yeah.
think. These are just, yeah, a posse has gathered him up. Again, Marston looks pretty, like, he's not full rough and tumble. Like, the whole idea, I guess, is that at some point, Dutch and his gang end up completely on the lam, like, trying to get away from the authorities. Right now, they're kind of living, like, that was Dutch in the window, too, wasn't it? Right at,
Savagely.
right there,
There.
yeah. So yeah, like they're just sitting around town. Like it's a far cry from what we saw in the first game, where they're like, you know, destitute, basically hiding out in the mountains, which is obviously because of the transpirings in this game. My God.
Stay strong. Stay with me. You have to love yourself a fire.
So if you don't watch this channel, sorry if you came here expecting one more YouTuber going as soon as they saw Marston go, because we expected it. Like it was gonna, it was obvious that Marston was gonna appear eventually. But oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
just seeing those now.
You didn't even react. I went like this, guys.
It's clear they're not even. Oh my God, I played red marks on my head. It's clear they're not even fans of Red Dead. They didn't even recognize Marston. It was very understated how they dropped him.
Yeah, totally.
I liked that. All right, I guess that's it. Like, I guess at this point, I am excited now that I feel like I know just enough about the story to not want to know anymore.
Yeah.
Now I know enough.
I think that there aren't any other additional protagonists.
Oh, you mean like,
Like
you
to play
think it's a
as.
single player experience?
Yeah.
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 There'll be a lot more characters. But I'm really looking forward to some new mechanics. I'm hoping that they, like every game that Rockstar comes along with, feels like they add something special and new. With the original Red Dead, it was horse riding and Deadeye.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like every one of their games seems to come with some special like mechanic that kind of defines that game.
You feel like they showed the female alone a lot? Suspiciously a lot?
It would be
Like,
pretty cool if she was playable.
yeah.
I would love to see how Rockstar does a female character because they're the HBO of video games. They have every character has flaws.
Yeah.
And that's why I really want to see like a female character portrayed because they'll portray her as a real person, a real flawed person, and that's
Yeah.
what I love about Rockstar.
Can you read the description? And also there's additional information on the website if you are interested.
What do you look at on the website? What kind? Is it worth it?
It gives some detail of the game's storyline. So in the description, America 1899, the end of the Wild West era has begun as lawmen hunt down the last remaining outlaw gangs. Oh, do you want to read this? You can see it.
Those who are not surrendered will succumb or killed. After the robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater, Arthur Morgan and Vanderlyn gang are forced to flee. With the federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation amassing on their heels, the gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive. As deepening internal divisions threaten to tear the gang apart, Arthur must make a choice between his own ideals and loyalty to his gang, to the gangs who raised him. Oh, so he was raised by it. I don't know. I just had this feeling like he looks so clean and
does.
like blue shirt for a gang member. A little bandana. You might as well do some line dancing. All right, from the creators of Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Is that pretty much what's on the website, guys? Or
Arthur. His name is Arthur Morgan. Does that name mean anything to you?
I don't think so. Does it mean anything to you guys?
He's stylish.
Are they saying that the website is worth going to? Because
Same on the site you're on. Same as the site you're on.
I don't. Okay, and then what do I do? Where are you guys seeing different info? It looks like the exact same. Is that it? You read the info, so that's it?
Oh, that's what you're saying. It's
I
same as what's on the
see.
website.
All right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, now we just play the waiting game.
We don't want.
One thing I have to say is, again, I guess this has probably already been said, but this trailer, more than any before it even, shows how beautiful this game is going to be, not only in terms of its art direction, but its graphics, the graphic capability. There is a lot of shiny in this, and the way that they've used volumes like that, like for fog and mist, and like so many things had that kind of like a look to them. Just looks gorgeous. It makes everything really pop.
Yeah.
This game is gonna be just.
They do a lot with eyes in this too. I feel like they're really proud of that.
Oh God. All right.
You excited?
Thanks for watching, guys. This was another show and trailer mini on Video Games Awesome Live. Red Dead Redemption Trailer 3.